go to Rowlett.com and you can, click on the icon to tell you a little more. I can give you one. I got my business cards too. I give that around, and if you just email me, I can send you my invitation about that. Okay. And of course, Ms. Han was very grateful in helping us.
I was delighted to help the police. Yes. Thanks to all of you.
Yes.
See you in the evening.
Thank you. Wonderful.
I think you can still.
You have it on here, your email, or?
No, you know
yes.
what? I take it from my brother.
I tell you what,
I take it from my brother.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Sure.
Did you get a one yet?
Not yet. You'll be hearing from us again. I'm serious, we are going to send another invitation.
Oh, okay. Let me know.
I will.
Thank you for coming.
I'm in McKinney. This is exciting to me.
Messages in a row. If I wanted to go to church, I would be on a church list, but his community email list is not for that purpose, but it's unmoderated. And so it just gets through, etc., etc. So Yahoo groups are a great tool. If you would like to know how to set one up, we'll be glad to help you. We set one up for this class, yes.
Google is going to sue you pretty soon.
Why?
Because you used Yahoo group. You didn't say mailing group.
I didn't even know there's Google groups. Something new, right? Yes.
Also, think about making it private so that it cannot be put out and you can Google things. We had a school group class who decided to do that, where they started ripping on teachers and principals. The principal, knowing about the Yahoo group, just Googled what was going on, and he could read everything that went through their private information and whatnot. So just make sure if you're doing something like that, put the privacy settings on very high so it cannot be searchable.
You can set it up that only group members can post. You can set up that if somebody joins your advise, like we know that somebody's on our Red Latina group who has stolen the name of the Red Latina and takes every interesting message that anybody writes them and puts it on his webpage. Okay, and then he goes after again. I'm trying to find, if any of you know an attorney who will write a letter saying this is theft of intellectual property. Our group is named Red Latina DFW. He's named his website Red Latina DFW. Okay, so it's not registered, obviously, but I'm not sure how you register something like that. So the other topic is emails, and we're going to start with some bad examples. We receive hundreds of emails every day, and so it's really easy to pick out some that are bad. Okay. We've pasted them all into a Word. Now imagine you've got them on a screen like this. Keep in mind, computer screens are horizontal. What people see when they open the email is very important. One local Mexican group has a logo that's so big that when you open the email, all you see is the logo. Okay? So look at this email. What happened there?
Scroll way too far down.
And it was, it was a forward of a forward of a forward,
Those carrots.
Yes.
When you forward something, delete the carrots.
But some email programs make it easier to do than others. Yahoo and Hotmail are free. Don't use Hotmail and Yahoo if you have an organization. Go to at least, what's Outlook?
Constant contact.
Well, that one costs per email. It costs per email that you send out.
You have a monthly charge.
Yeah, exactly. So we produce all of our bulletins in-house. Okay, but we're just talking emails. Here's the main difference. Yahoo and I'm not an IT person, but the message is stored, let's say the server. I think of it as a satellite. It's not a satellite. Okay, but the message is stored in the server. So when you want to get your message, you've got to every time pull it off the server. The attachment trickles in, right? When you use Outlook or Eudora, which are both free, it's stored in the computer. So once Yamilik opens that computer, all the email is there, which means you can open 15 emails at a time and go back and forth. They're not being pulled from the server. It means the attachment is there. You just click on it. It's very, very fast. If you are using your email for an organization, do consider using one of these two. And there might be something else that I don't know about. I've used Eudora for 15 years. I have 15 years of emails in the computer. If somebody says to me, you didn't send it to me, you know, I can find it immediately. It happens all the time. And they can see the time that I sent it to them. Maybe it went in their spam or something. So if you're doing an organization through email, then you need to consider that. Next one, Yamili. You remember these are horizontal, not what you see here. So go back up. Yeah, this was horizontal. Okay. Attached is the flyer. What do you see? Nothing. You can't see it because she put all of this stuff before the message, which was this. Okay? She even put her signature before the message. So be thinking about how much is going to be seen when they open the email. Maybe one line of text. I had her redo it, and she wrote one sentence and then the graphic. So they want to open. Okay, next one. This looks very nice, right? Good looking email. This is the same one whose ad we saw, yeah, that was, what did you say? Busy. It doesn't say where or at what time this event is held.
Oh yeah, they have that problem.
And I had 10 emails from them. To find where it is, I had to go down. See how nice the signature is? I had to go down to the attachment and find the attachment and open it, and it was that graphic that you saw, and try and find the location there. So, things you don't think about. Next one. Okay. This person sent me an email and sent it to the wrong address. She sent it back, and you won't believe, instead of resending, she didn't know how to resend, she made a copy of the screen. And so that little attachment is her email resent in a JPEG. What's the problem with the JPEG? What can't you do with the JPEG?
And copy paste.
She sent me 3 links to her web page and photos. They don't work because it's a JPEG. A JPEG is a photo. You can't click on a photo. Okay, so, you know, a waste. Okay, here are a few good ones. Oh, another bad one. Another forward. Different email programs do weird things when you forward, and there's really no way to tell. Eudora forwarding puts a bar instead of those little arrows. So I remember once we had a new intern, actually she was a new employee, and I told her, we never forward. You don't ever send an email out with forwarding. It just shows, you know, you're unprofessional. And she kept forgetting that the bar was forwarding, and she sent a sponsor an email with 1 bar, and then she copied another little section. Here's another little bar. Here's a couple more bars. Oh my gosh, that's how you look to a sponsor. You know, really very bad image. Oh, this is a beautiful one. The Iranian Community Center, Cultural Center. What lovely emails. They're linked. There's nice spacing. They use both languages. It's really great. And the best part, not joking, is at the end. Is it there? You really go on down? Look at the left. Look how nice they are. Okay? Which is super. Yeah, so we help them and they help us. And, you know, it's a great way to build a team. Okay? This is one of ours. It was just easier for me to pick ours. Notice there is bold and color, which Lori suggested. And all the events are in caps. Okay, it certainly catches